Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Resource Network. Before we start our today's lesson, please subscribe this page and click on the bell icon. Students, this session will be for English literature and English language both. For English literature, our topic is The Secret Garden, and the topic for English language is Unit 2, Staying Healthy. As our topic for English literature, The Secret Garden, so our learning outcomes are students will be able to recapitulate the chapters, analyze the sequence of the events, identify the characters' traits. See the description of the characters of the novel. Mary Lennox, a lonely, sad, and bad-tempered girl who was not very pretty and become little bossy. Mrs. Madlock. She was a strong lady with red cheeks. She was a good servant. Martha Sowerby. Martha Sowerby was a little girl who worked for Mrs. Madlock. She also helped Mary in different matters. Ben Weatherstaff, a bad-tempered man, he was a gardener. Now see the recap of the novel, chapter 1 and 2. 9 years old Mary Lennox lived with her parents in a huge house in India. She was not pretty, had yellow hair and pale face because she was often ill. She was looked after by servants because her parents didn't have enough time for her. One day, her parents and some servants were died due to a terrible disease, and rest of the servants ran away. When officers went to her house, they found a little girl there. She was sent to her uncle in Yorkshire. There she received by a lady, Mrs. Madlock, her uncle servant. Her uncle name was Mr. Archibald. His wife has died few years ago. Mrs. Madlock told her about the rules of the house, but she didn't like that. Next morning, when she woke up, she met a girl named Martha. She was the servant of Mrs. Madlock. Martha introduced herself to Mary. She said that I have got 11 younger brothers and sisters, and they all lived in a little house on moor. She said, my brother Dickon loves to playing on moor. Martha said that wild birds and animals are his friends. Martha told her about the secret garden. One day when Mary was in the garden, she met an old man, Ben Weatherstaff. He was the gardener. That evening Mary asked about secret garden from Martha. Suddenly Martha and Mary heard a voice of a child. Okay guys, hope you understand the topic well. So this is the time to tell you what you have to do about this topic. You have to write down the events and sequence, and you have to write the adjectives used in the novel for characters description. Dear students, from here we are going to start English language session. So our today's topic is staying healthy. So our learning outcomes are listen for specific information, practice theme vocabulary, talk about common illness and their symptoms. Read the information and make predictions. Focus on vocabulary related to illness. Okay, students, look at the displayed slide. There are some words, or you can say feelings of certain types given in the orange box, below which you can see a picture over which all these sick feelings are being demonstrated. What we need to do here is we have to match the appropriate word with the concerned action or feeling. Let we move to the next slide to see this labeling. Okay, guys, here you see a schematic labeling has been done quite understandably. First, see the left top corner, a boy is coughing. Here, the middle top, a girl is feeling cold. Then, see the right top corner, a little girl is suffering from fever. Now, the left bottom corner, a boy has sore throat. Then, in the middle bottom, a boy is feeling headache. Finally, the right bottom corner, a boy is feeling stomachache. I hope you understand the activity. Students, here we come to the reading portion in which we have to read it as per standard pronunciation, and also we have to see and note the meanings of difficult words. What is malaria? Malaria is a very serious disease which infects 300 to 500 million people every year. It is most common in hot tropical countries in the Americas, Asia, and Africa. One person dies every second from malaria. What causes malaria? A lot of mosquitoes in hot tropical countries carry parasites which causes malaria. When a mosquito bites a person, the parasite can get into the blood. They don't need to infect much blood to make someone very ill. What are the symptoms? If you have malaria, you will experience many symptoms such as high fever, headaches, and being sick. How can we stop people getting malaria? Although there are plenty of vaccines which protect us from diseases, there is no vaccine for malaria yet. So, all families need to sleep under mosquito nets, which are treated with chemicals that make the mosquitoes stay away. For families with little money, an organization called Malaria No More does a lot of work to get mosquito nets to them. The nets are so big that several people from the same family can sleep under one net. This means that more people can live a healthy life free from disease. Now see the meanings of the difficult words of the previous slides. Infect, to pass a disease to a person, animal, or plant. Tropical, from or relating to the area between the two tropics. Parasites, an animal or plant that lives on or in another animal or plant of different types and feeds from it. Symptoms, any feelings of illness or physical or mental change that is caused by a particular disease. Plenty, enough or more than enough or a large amount. Protect, to keep someone or something safe from injury, damage, or loss. Treat, to behave towards someone or deal with something in a particular way. Organization, a group of people who work together in an organized way for shared purposes. Students, now we are going to talk or learn about simple past tense. So let's see what is simple past tense, how it can be used, and what can be the different example. The simple past tense is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. It is used to indicate an action completed in the past, often occurs with the adverbs of phrases of past time. Just like I washed my hands. What did you do today? It is also used for past habits, just like she always walked in the morning. Now see how do we form the simple past tense. So for affirmative sentence, the structure will be subject plus verb in the past tense plus object, just like we ate burgers last night. For negative, the structure will be subject plus did plus not plus verb plus object, just like Ali didn't finish his homework. For interrogative, the structure will be did plus subject plus verb plus object. Did you listen to music last night? Now, this is the time for your home assignment. Make mind map web diagram on the work page. In the web, you should add personal hygiene, clean environment, a good intake of water, sleep well, healthy habits. Write down 2 paragraphs on how to keep yourself healthy. Read the text given in your syllabus. Look up for the meanings of underlined words and write them in the vocabulary journal. Along with meanings, use any 5 words in sentence. And you have to do your homework on loose sheet. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.